now we wait for somebody to join in.
Paul doesn't have any suggestions. He hasn't said anything.
He's probably trying to figure something out.
He's probably like, holy shit, you really don't have food.
We're that broke. Just waiting for see if Thrash says anything. He's typing right now. I better introduce what's going on. Today we're playing a bunch of Valentine's Day ish dating simulators because Ezra suggested it.
Nothing better to do.
Playing Panzer Battles, tank dating simulator. I don't know what to expect with this. I don't know what it is, what it's about. I just know it's a dating simulator and I know it's about tanks. That's all I know. It's beyond me.
He says some stew.
Stew. Stop choking yourself, dog. It's Valentine's Day. Gross. Anyway. Stop it! Go to bed! Stop trying to choke yourself. Go! Shoo! Okay. Thrash is in the chat now. Alright. Shall I just begin then, or you okay back there? You okay? Alright. Let's just get this started then. Because that music was awful and driving me nuts.
Look, more awful driving nuts music.
Only the dead have seen the end of the war.
True. He's got hiccups, by the way.
Ah. Oh god, is my character named Erwin? This is gonna be fun.
You should be able to make your own name.
I know. He's waking up, yawning, doing a whole bunch of shit. Yeah, I can't believe I overslept. Does that happen in every single anime and every single generic creation ever?
Yeah. Duh.
God, he's going to have my head for this. A gunnery sergeant, I'm assuming? In fact, never mind, it's the first day of class. First day of class is always the worst.
Wouldn't know.
Yeah, that was freaking out. Good to know. I'm not sure if this is like pictures made to look animated or actually animated. Erwin. Gee, thanks, Thrash. Way to make the day better. I have no idea where the hell this school is. Use a map. Everybody has cell phones these days. Tank school. It's gonna turn out so well. I have nothing to say to that. All I hear is banging and stuff opening.
Stop it!
Hell, I am really going to be late if I can't figure out where I'm going. Every kid and every teenager these days have cell phones. Cell phones have GPS things. Cell phones have access to Google.
I don't have a cell phone.
I said every kid these days.
I'm a kid.
You are not.
I am.
You are not a kid.
Stop doing that!
I should ask for directions. Looks like the mechanic shop is open, same with the convenience store. Oh gee, should I get directions from a mechanic or a convenience store clerk?
Mechanic would know.
The mechanic would know, and the convenience store would probably say, buy something!
Mechanic could also say, go fuck off.
Yeah, he's busy.
I don't care.
So I'm gonna have to say, let's go to the mechanic. You just said that, you jerk. Erwin was Billy's geeky friend. God, I missed the grim adventures of Billy and Mandy. That was a good show. But it's gone now.
It's online.
It is online. Yeah, all these pictures are just
What do you
photoshopped.
expect, stupid? It's a dating game.
They're all terrible.
They're all like that.
You make your way into the garage of a small mechanic shop. The only thing in the light in the room is the warm glow of the morning sunlight coming through the garage doors. There's no doors, it's just a big gaping hole. Suddenly, a young woman in a denim jacket wheels out from under one of the vehicles. I would have smelled it properly. Motor oil stains, always the best.
Very attractive.
Oh, yeah, right. She's very sternly asking, "What are you doing here?" What kind of mechanic would ask that if somebody is like a potential customer coming in?
A horny one?
I don't fucking know. You glance around awkwardly. Oh god, these games. Sorry, I'm just looking for the army base with the tank school.
Tank school?
Her expression changes to a smile as she wipes the oil off her hands.
What?
The background sounds, if you're hearing them, are probably... I don't know what to say to this. Stick it in! God damn it, Thrash! Oh my god. How do you even pronounce that? And there's no army bases there, apparently. Okay, then. But the tank scoot... We question before she cuts you off again.
Aye.
That's a lot. That's really cold hands you have there. Yeah, that's freezing hands.
Well, don't tell me my hands are cold. You're gonna get it.
I noticed. Oh, we got one of those. The tanks are real sweet girls. Tanks. Sweet girls.
Sexy metal.
Sexy metal.
Oh, that armor plate.
Oh my god. I did some work on Panzer IV last week. She's adorable. A mechanic that does work on supposable people. Violate mechanic Chan immediately. Thrash, that's not appropriate. You know we can't do that right away. Got the imagery. You stare, confused by her statement. Adorable tank girl? Are we talking about the same thing? She ignores you, continues on with her sentence. I'm sorry, Thrash, but that will not be happening. There's no options for these things. Yeah, you're in a hurry. Just go a few more streets. The tank school is a big white building. You can't miss it, she says with a laugh. She doesn't look like she's laughing. She looks like she's preparing to gut the main character.
Gutting.
If she would ever open her eyes. You nod and thank her quickly before leaving for the school. Alright, maybe it's because I watch too many shows or anything, but that doesn't look like a school. That looks like one of their apartment buildings. But I guess it is a U shape. I don't know. You've been jogging the last few blocks before finally coming to the gates of the school.
Who the fuck can jog for blocks?
I don't know. People that have been jogging for long periods of time. Or these people, clearly, because everybody in anime seems to have, like, the stamina of gods. Or Olympic athletes.
I suppose.
Even the fat people can run for, like, miles at super light speed or more. The building looks unassuming enough, except for the large tank school sign on the front wall, written in some sort of Teutonic font. Nice. You can violate Hat Chan immediately in Hat Dating Sim. There's a Hat Dating Sim now, and you can just violate Hat Chan. Really? What, do you put it on? Do you just put the hat on, and that's it? Or do you just go for immediately violating the hat? Oh my god. Then you get to wear that hat. So, you take the hat, immediately violate it, and then you wear the hat.
You're damn right.
Oh my god, is that like some sort of way to assert dominance over said hat? You just take it and violate it, and then you wear it? I am in control of the hat now. You are mine. Because if it ends like TF2, and you just constantly put on different hats or more and more hats on top of each other, holy freaking hell! Potato bag. So much potatoes. Okay, let's continue. Well, I guess this is it, you say to yourself as you make your way inside. Violating Hat-chan. Make your way inside. This is not going to go well. Erwin, as you work your way through the school's halls towards your classroom, something seems amiss. Erwin's talking to himself. Beyond the tank school sign, nothing about this place looks like it's run by the military at all. Tank girls. At what point was this supposed to be military? No military police at the gate checking papers, no junior officers walking around trying to get salutes out of annoyed sergeants, nothing. Maybe that mechanic was pulling my leg. You keep walking down the hallway before stopping to peer into a classroom through an open door. Now, the problem I have with this already is...
Well, it says it's a tank school, therefore it's a school for tanks.
Yeah, it's a school for tanks, but at the same time, it's like... It's the first day and there's nobody there. Then you get sued because Hat-chan calls it rape. How could it sue you if you're wearing this hat? The hat will never be able to say a thing if you continue to wear the hat. That classroom, though. It looks like a normal Japanese classroom. The desks are arranged in neat rows, and nothing about the room would lead you to believe this place has anything to do with the military. Upon entering the school, you realize this. What the hell have I gotten myself into, you mutter to yourself before stepping back out into the hallway. A school. Clearly. Huh. Well, here's room 2C. This is what they said on the paper. This must be it, I guess. He's walked to an empty classroom, looked around, and saw nothing. He opened the door. Nothing. That face, though. He looks like a frickin' leprechaun, not a sergeant. Sergeant Hartman. He's screaming at us about being late for class. A tall man dressed in a Marine drill sergeant uniform shouts at you before you're even halfway through the door. You look like a leprechaun. I can't take you seriously. It's just not going to work out. Yeah, I'm sorry, sir. Guzzy, this is Azra's idea of a live stream with Valentine's Day dating sims. I found it, I pointed it out to her, she laughed at it, and then she said, you should play it on stream. And I said, well, most of the time Twitch isn't gonna accept most of these dating sims, and this is a tank dating sim, so I don't even know. And what she's doing in the kitchen right now, it smells like the world is ending in this house. Yep, she's going for chemicals from under the sink. Yeah. Anyway, Guzzy, this is what happens when you got nothing else to do except for dating sims. Yeah, she tells me to play this, and then she dishes me here to go deal with potatoes. So I'm stuck here playing a dating sim all on my own on stream because...
Are you complaining?
No, I'll be good.
He does look like a leprechaun.
I told you he looks like a fucking leprechaun. Corn. Yeah, the corn was good. Not really, but it was good, because I'm not hungry anymore, at least.
I'm hungry. Will you fuck off?
He's screaming at me still. This game is about nothing. Yeah, because it's not raping Hat-chan that Thrashheart seems to enjoy doing. Such a weird thing to hear about. Hat rape. In the hat dating sim, you can violate the hat immediately. Okay, whatever. I don't see why would you want to. He's very angry. He's just a fucking leprechaun. The hat isn't supposed to be green. It's not supposed to be green. Gunnery Sergeant, I mean. Erwin, why? If you've forgotten how to address a senior non-commissioned officer, Megget. So, in recent military times, they're not allowed to yell at you, because apparently it breaks the spirit, and people quit and leave the military early. The recruit is sorry for being late, but the recruit was lost and had to ask for directions. So it's supposed to be Sir, addressing his rank. Stupidity abound. I don't fucking know. I don't know.
Thinking hurts, doesn't it?
It does. The sergeant is screaming at me. It's terrifying.
Ah!
I know, right? Oh great, now I get to see the M4 Sherman. He violated that with his Lucky Charms.
Sounds right to me.
Well, he does look like the frickin' Lucky Charms guy if he was on steroids or something.
His name is Lucky.
But his name is Sergeant Hartman. And now we have the M4 Sherman popping in that just is getting yelled at.
You know, that'd be a perfect game to give my uncle.
Couldn't find their armored skirts.
Told you. That armor.
That armor, though, yeah, you're right. And yeah, I think your uncle would enjoy it. It's just, I never thought I'd actually be playing one of these games in my entire life, ever.
I play them all the time. When I'm bored. And lonely.
Sherman. UN Owen has gunnery Sergeant Hartman. Sherman.
It's Herman, actually.
I know it's Herman, but this one's name is Sherman.
Bella.
Edward. Irwin. Sherman. Fuck's sakes. Never Thrash, never. Telling us to take our seats. Class, Sherman and our new recruit are volunteering for cleaning detail this afternoon. I'm imagining a lot of tread marks that need to be cleaned off of the ground. God. I thought anime was annoying most of the time. 2 afternoons. His face. Yeah. Best job I ever had. The rest of the class replies in unison. This is so stupid. Complain.
I'm coming in there.
You and Sherman, take your seats at the back of the class, and the drill sergeant continues with his lesson. So the drill sergeant is the teacher? He's teaching a bunch of tanks.
Makes sense.
Okay. You'd think it'd be like cleaning. So when he violated the head and the girl with the frosted Lucky Charms, you know it, Thrash. The frosted Lucky Charms are
Too sexy for me.
are too powerful. They overwhelm anybody that comes within range. Covers them in the sugar coating.
That's sexy.
Valentine's Day stream. Wow. If we watch this after, they're not going to get very far in the story, I can tell you that right now.
Sexy for days.
Sexy for days. After a few minutes of listening to the lecture, him lecture on fire support doctrine, you hear a whisper to your right. Go away, Sherman. I don't want to talk to you. Sherman, stop asking questions. Yes, we all know the character's name is Irwin, and it's the worst name in the history of Herman. What are you doing here at tank school? Well, this is a classic case of, oops, I signed up for the wrong building. Kind of like my gym partner is a monkey. Because last name is Lion. That's what I want to know. I'm supposed to be studying tank warfare at an officer's academy, but all of you are dressed like high schoolers. How old is the main character if he's going to a tank warfare at an officer academy?
She doesn't look like a tank.
Apparently she's a tank and she couldn't find her armored skirt in the morning. Yeah.
It lied to me.
God damn it, Thresh. Well, duh, we're tanks. No, I don't see the cannon, and I don't want to see it.
I do.
Where do these tanks fire their rounds from?
Her ass.
That's where they're supposed to be loaded into, you'd think.
Except the ass.
Oh my god. Dead ass, though. What? Tanks? Did you read the sign out front? Tank school. It's pretty obvious. Okay. Mr. Misagi. Oh my god.
Is it Misagi or Misagi?
Misagi. I don't fucking know. I don't want to read this. Yeah, but I thought it was tank school. Like, normal. What is it normal? I don't want to see the cannon. No way. Nope, it's tank school. For tanks. So, are their feet treads? Do they roll around and they don't walk? It'd be pretty interesting. It's like rollerblades. Makes absolutely no sense. Fucking drill sergeant. Got the tutor back there! Or what? You're gonna roll back here? Hey, don't worry, I will introduce you to everyone at lunch before going back to doodling on her desk. Nice. Oh, like normal tanks. Well, that makes perfect sense. Oh my god, no it doesn't. Makes no sense. Erwin, this is going to be a weird day.
Unless it means like gaming tanks, you know what I mean?
It might be gaming tanks, but for a name to have of M4 Sherman, I don't think that's the name of a gaming tank.
It's a gamer tag.
A gamer tag, maybe. Maybe you should attend DPS school. Well, then I need a healer. I really hope I'm at the right place. The command will give me hell if I think I went AWOL. How old are you, Erwin? Jeez!
Usually about 25.
But he's in a high school.
Yeah.
A few hours later. Get to man them tank girls. What do you think the sergeant does then? It's probably almost lunchtime.
What does the mechanic do?
Hey, what does the mechanic do? How does he work on them?
Oh, maybe she's like a gynecologist.
Maybe. As she comes out from underneath a car completely covered in motor oil and whatnot. I guess. I don't know. Maybe she works on their cannons or their turrets. Or their flaps.
Their turrets would be their babies.
They're fixing up their armor. All of the tanks in the cluster start unpacking their lunch bags and heading into the hall. Lovely. Itchy. There. New guy, follow me! I was waiting for you to fucking tread away down the hall, leaving skid marks all the way down. I'll show you where the mess hall is.
God damn it, Kerma.
Start skipping away. Are there earthquakes in her wake, or is she as light as a feather? Makes them clean his dirty tank barrel.
Oh,
Sergeant has to go through all the mud. Gets the tank barrel covered in mud. Shorter girl to your right looks at you and frowns. A T-34. Is she lightly armored? Because it appears she is. She has some holes in her armor that are looking like, you know, some vulnerabilities. Not a big enough tank, I don't think. Great, she says as she rolls her eyes and follows Sherman down the hallway. Fucking Sherman. Like, look at this. They took a picture of a school and then edited out all the faces and made it look more... It looks nothing like what the characters look like. You walk into the school's mess hall and there's already tons of students sitting at various tables together.
you gotta read it properly.
I don't wanna!
You're reading it too fast and you're slurring your words together again.
You're not here.
I'm busy frickin' making food for your fat ass.
And I'm playing a game about tanks on Valentine's Day.
Poor thing.
Once you get in one, you don't want to get out. Oh my goodness. On the far side of the room, you see Sherman and a few of the other girls chatting. Does it sound like metallic gears grinding? As soon as she sees you, she jumps up. Earthquake abound. Screaming, "Hey, new guy, over here! I don't want to sit with tank people. I don't want to know what they have for ammo either."
Tampons.
You walk over to the group of girls and one by one, Sherman begins to introduce you. Erwin, meet Panzer IV. She's a junior and she's from Germany.
Of course.
So blue eyes, blonde hair, and
Hitler.
yeah, pretty much Hitler. And you're a tank too? I have to ask. Really? Of course. I'm Panzer Kampfwagen 4 Auswirkrun. FY. I don't know how the fuck didn't say that. I don't speak the language. Panzer 4, she giggles. Just keep going. Let's just screw it.
Your pain is my pleasure, you know.
It is so painful to play this.
Oh, yeah.
So painful. And you're enjoying it too much. And this little cutie is T34-chan.
Hey.
What?
No.
What? You want to read this? You can come read this.
Got it.
Sherman says, pulling on the pink girl's hair. Pink girl, yeah, really. And she doesn't like it. She's, "Get out, Sherman. God, you look like a bitch. I don't like you. I'd just drown you if I could, because you're a fucking tank, so I can't." Needs version F2. Thank you, Guzzy. T4, yeah, whatever. T34. Tanko 34. Weird fucking game. Apparently bitching about how she's not that short. She's fucking short. Shorter than both of us. Sherman and Panzer IV laugh in unison. At least you guys are having fun with this. It's obvious that this isn't the first time they've had this discussion. He's not talking to himself this time. What? Who's there? Master! Hey, Master. Get some attention. Now off you go. Wait, so if you're Panzer IV and she's T34, Panzer IV and she's T34.
Terminator!
Oh man, you'll ban all these tanks. God damn it, Thrash. Don't you two... We used to have our differences, but we got over it, right? She says, nudging T34 to speak. Right, who needs European hegemony and the Crimea anyways? I don't know.
But you want to know.
I don't want to know. I'd rather be playing the Andre simulator right now, because that is... It's violent and it amuses, but this is just so...
It's for the amusement of the others, and they're seeming to have fun.
They're having a good time with it, so I guess it's alright. And Thrash is having a bad time. Well, Thrash, you could play dating simulators too.
Or you could actually get a date.
Quiet, you.
I
He's
did.
going through a hard time. Well, it's close to over as they can
I
get.
did everybody. They all
Poking them in the ribs. So if a tank pokes another tank in the ribs, is that like a sign of aggression? Or would that cause denting? And would the dents be permanent? And if their clothes is armor and it ripples, how well does that protect them?
Yeah.
And who's controlling them? Who's driving these people?
I am.
That makes sense now. So then, everyone here is a tank?
Damn right.
Yep, well, except for the teachers and you, she says, embarrassed. Oh yeah, everybody else gets to man these poor tanks. Or clean them. You can stream a different game and shout random tank names. We'll say nothing. I already read that aloud, so now she knows.
I knew it!
Yep, see? It's all screwed now, so I might as well continue this.
Dumbass.
I'm beginning to think this is some sort of joke. Yeah, because this game costs like $10 on Steam. I wouldn't pay that much for this. That seems normal to me, she smiles. God damn it, Panzer, quiet you. You're not a part of this conversation anymore. That's okay, Thrash. At least you're here watching... stuff. Well, yeah, but you're a tank and a girl. And I still don't even know why I'm here. I was supposed to be studying armored warfare, not how to be a tank. Go as Sergeant Hartman. You don't...
Better way to study it than going into a school full of them.
Yeah, really, but... You don't use the English... You don't use the terminology from another language as English when you're speaking. Nobody does that. Anime, you have doomed us all. Why would you do this to me? Why would you do this to us? God fucking damn it. I don't think I've ever heard a sergeant called that. I'm not gonna say it, because that's stupid. And that bothers me. What the fuck is going on?
The happiness of others.
Never, Guzzy! I will never say it! You cannot make me! No, I'm not going to. It's already gone now. Panzer IV, let's go together, come on! She says as she grabs you by the hand. Would that be like a crushing grip? Say it loud. Never, Thrash, you cannot make me. Never! It's already gone, too late.
What are they trying to make you say?
As I said, using non-English terms in an English game. It just doesn't work.
I don't understand.
You never will. Follow me, Erwin, we can talk to her sergeant. Heil? I don't know, it doesn't really seem like the talking type. Is there everyone else? Oh, he just screams and screams. Unable to connect to the chat. The chat's dead now.
Probably should burn on them.
Chat dead. Cannot connect. Unable to connect to chat. Please try again later. It's still streaming too. Yep. He just seems grumpy, but he's actually really sweet. I don't think so. He looks... Oh, I guess so. He is a leprechaun. He's the fucking Lucky Charms guy, so...
Leprechauns are sick, twisted fucks.
Well, yeah. But he's the Lucky Charms leprechaun. Sphinx, get out of the cat's ear hole.
And
You guys gotta let me know if you're still there, because if it's dead... Oh, I'll ask here. Is it dead? Did it die? I need to know if the stream is still going, because it says that the chat was disconnected, so...
where the fuck's Pepper?
Like, I don't know what's happened.
Ah,
And you guys aren't helping me any. Is it dead? Did it disconnect? Because apparently the stream health is still great. I don't get it. I'm so confused.
why?
Oh, okay. I was just making sure to see if the stream was dead or not, because I don't know. This is like the third time I've tried using this, and sometimes it breaks and sometimes it doesn't, so... Are we here talking about the same person, right? It's only because he was in the war. So he's grumpy and pissed off because he was in the war.
Sounds about right.
Well, that makes sense. Wait, he was? As you speak, the sound of a tank motor stalling suddenly roars behind you. Somebody's screaming, ah, look out.
Ah,
Ah, scary. I didn't see any of that. So let's see if I can fix it. Is the stream health still good? Is F for respect? Yep. Yeah, you guys are still chatting in there. Still going, so whatever. Now I can actually see the chat again, because it broke for me. Yeah, no, he's not okay. He's just been run over by a fucking tank person. Yeah. Well, hello there. They're screaming. You really need to be more careful. You almost crushed him. You're fucking tank women. You're gonna crush everything that you come into contact with. Hi, Guzzy. I can see your test. You broke down again and couldn't stop. Kappa 123. God damn it, chat. Thrash. Is he okay? He's gonna be alright. Just don't push yourself so hard. What kind of tank could this be?
Hi.
Ugh. Erwin is in pain. Erwin is struggling. He's waking up. He was hit by a fucking tank. Nurse. She has no name. Her name is Nurse, and that's her only existence. Looks like you took quite a fall there. Why is your nurse symbol looking like a snowflake? Where am I? Hell. You're quite alright. This is hell. It's truly as hell. What? How? What happened to me? Bad things. Oh, Tiger had a little slip up. Her transmission jammed again. The Tiger tank continuously breaking down. Okay, I'll accept this. You know, you should really wear a helmet when you're around tanks. Violate nurse. Violate nurse Chan. That's not gonna happen, Thrash. I'm sorry. But
Sounds fun.
so do you ever get to do anything? So far it seems like I'm just going through a story and there's nothing that's actually happening. And this is on Steam for $10. Didn't you read the field manual? Nope. That game is so bad. I have to take a break for a second from it.
Are you still streaming?
Yes, I am. I'm just taking a break from it. That is just so bad.
Poor baby.
Oh, it doesn't seem like we get to actually do anything in this game. Like, if you guys want to see a better game with a more, ability to do something, we could. But so far, this game, there's nothing to do. Play Neko Para. Or Nico Para, whatever you want to call it.
I'd say NATO.
I saw the instruction, you need to press Alt F4.
Doesn't that fuck your computer?
To input a new storyline.
That makes sense.
Yeah, that makes perfect sense. So, in my opinion, this game is not worth $10. This game is not worth $5. This game is not worth money. I bet the Pigeon Simulator is better than this.
Oh, hell yeah.
This game is so bad. So, oops, it died. Well, that sucks. It's gone now. Nothing I can do about that. That was terrible. That game was absolute shit.
Well, now you can go stream on Twitch now.
Yeah, if we can find something to stream.
Ah!
But I don't want to go back to Twitch. Everybody there is an asshole. The dog is chewing on a rat face. That's a better story. I've heard about that game. I've heard about that one. I've never played it. But
Shit. Fuck.
alright, so I'm going to end the stream
Fuck.
and listen to Azra as everything explodes out in the kitchen. And then try to find a better game in the Discord so we can, find a better game to play today. Because I don't think dating sims are going to work for us. They're all pretty freaking bad. So be right back.